Well, now we got a dead body on our hands. And look at that kitchen, the state you left that in.
Yeah, so we should not take him out to celebrate after he's worked on this new stuff.
You know it's a Thursday tomorrow though.
And?
We have that meeting with Hector tomorrow at 12.
What's up with you?
I think he's still alive.
You better double check.
I never wanted this type of life. I've just been rejected from my 11th job application this month so far. It was the position of a bakery assistant. I really had hope for this one because I've worked in that type of environment before for work experience in school, so I'm a lot more disappointed than usual.
You right, mate?
Excuse me?
It's just that you've got a face like a smacked ass.
Oh, no, it's nothing, it's fine, seriously. Alright, if you really want to know, I've been applying for about every job available right now, and it's getting nowhere. It's really starting to worry me too as well, because it's my mum, look, she's never home, she's not working, so she's probably out on the piss somewhere.
So you're basically being made responsible for the house?
Pretty much. I'm not catching up on bills, I'm pretty much on the verge of being homeless at this point.
You know what, mate? I think there might have been a reason I met you today. I think I could be your knight in shining armour.
You better not be giving me false hope.
No, I'm serious. My uncle runs a delivery business and he's looking for new employees. Are you interested?
I'll take anything at this point, so do you want my number?
Snapchat would be ideal.
You may be wondering why I didn't ask what his uncle was in the business of delivering. To be honest with you, I didn't really care at the time, but I'd later come to learn that this would be the biggest mistake of my life. His name was James. I've been getting to know him for a few days over text. He's a pretty sound bloke. He was even nice enough to meet me someplace close by. He usually makes people trek all the way to his gaff to pick up the package and deliver back the money. That's quite a big journey for someone who can't drive and can't really afford public transportation all the time.
Hi mate, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks. You?
I'm fine, Dabby Dozy. Right,
Good.
take this. Right, so you've got the package, you've got the location. You need to meet me here in this exact same location with the payment as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Get it over and done with.
No problem, will do.
Alright.
Look, thanks for all this. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure's all mine.
Hiya.
Alright.
You got the payment?
Do you have the product?
Here it is.
What are you doing?
Just checking the money.
That's not very professional. You're supposed to deliver it back sealed. Do you not know that?
Yeah, of course I know that. Silly me.
Okay. Farewell then.
I should have checked the envelope.
What is this?
Like, it's the money for the package.
Money? This is fucking fake. Are you stupid? Did you not think to open it when you got to the deal?
He said no, don't open it. It was sealed up. I assumed it was just for you.
You assumed it was just for me. Why the fuck would you not want to check the money? You are obviously going to get scammed. You're such a fucking mong.
I'm sorry. I thought that you'd, sack me if I opened it.
You don't have to worry about that because you're going to be working overtime until you fix this mess. You're an incompetent, worthless piece of...
Fucking counterfeit money. I couldn't fucking believe it. I knew I had to work my arse off now, and that's exactly what I did. For the next couple of months, I was out every day delivering God knows what. and God knows who. I knew what I was doing was illegal, and I was often worried about getting caught by the police, but what could I do? I owed James and he was still willing to pay for transport and food. The guy obviously sympathised with my situation, so I was more than willing to do right by him.
Hey.
Okay. You know, sorry for making you do all this work. You might think I'm a bit of a knob.
Don't worry about it. It's alright.
But sorry for giving you all this grief. You know, I do actually like it.
Don't worry about it. It's alright. In fact, actually, thank you for all this. It's been quite exhilarating.
Have you got a bird?
A bird, like one of these?
No.
You mean like a girlfriend?
Yeah.
No. Why?
James set me up with this girl called Iris. She's like a friend of one of his friends or something, so they don't really know each other too well. She has no idea about the illegal activities we're involved in. You probably think that's a problem, but I just think it's really nice change of pace to meet someone who isn't dodgy.
Honestly, better than Hunger Games.
Battle Royale? The only Battle Royale I know is Fortnite. What? Thanks for today. I haven't had a day like that in a while. I really enjoyed it.
Pleasure's all mine. I really enjoyed it too.
Look, do you want to go out Saturday night for a meal?
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Should be free.
Oh, great. See, I know this really nice Indian restaurant around here. So, how about meet at 6 on Saturday?
Love that idea. 6 sounds great.
Awesome.
That'd be my dad.
Thankfully, that following week flew by. Because I'd done a lot of work for James, I was able to eat out at posh places. I've even earned enough to pay for both meals and desserts if we choose to order some. For the first time in my life, I don't feel like a complete failure.
What the fuck are you doing there?
Just thought I'd pop round and introduce you to the lads.
I know I look like a right twat now, but what could I do? They had already arrived just to meet me, and James has been saying for a while now that he wants me to meet these guys. This is Sean Nelson, and although James is the nephew of the mysterious boss man, Sean has been working for him the longest. This not only makes him the most valuable person in the group, but also the most obnoxiously arrogant. Nobody really likes him, but they hang out with him because of his high status in the business. You already know James Mitchell. He's the most respected guy of the bunch. Everyone loves him. And here we have Tom Cross. He's a massive hothead and is an overall very sensitive guy, especially when someone pokes fun at the fact that his girlfriend left for him over a gambling addiction.
So, Harry, what do you do for fun? I don't really know. Until recently, I didn't really have the money or friends to have fun.
Oh, that's fair enough. Maybe someday we can hang out, maybe go get a drink or something. You are 18, right?
Oh,
Wouldn't tell him that if I were you. Be dragging you to casino in no time, you won't have a penny to your name.
Why do you have to bring this shit up every time we meet someone new?
Sorry, just let him know.
You know I don't do that shit anymore.
Alright.
I haven't bet a penny in almost 6 months. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry about him. He's been a bit of a bitch since his bird binned him off.
You little shitbag.
Come on, what are you gonna do about it?
Take a walk.
yeah, go grab some air. Calm down.
Don't let him fucking leave.
It's like you can't say anything when he's about.
Yeah, but you know he's sensitive about that type of stuff.
Yeah, well, he needs to get a grip if he's hanging about us.
True. Right, why don't you go inside and put the kettle on while I have a bit of a smoke break.
Might as well.
Life could be a dream, life could be a dream.
Turn the music up.
If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life would be a dream. Sweetheart, hello, hello again. Shaboom, and open with me again, boom. Ding dong, ding dong, a lang, a lang, a lang. Oh, oh, bip, a bip, a dip. Oh, life could be a dream.
Have you got any very large
precious
inbound
plans would come true.
and a shovel?
If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Fucking hate that, Sean.
To be fair, I get it's sensitive topic for you, but you need to calm down a little bit.
I know, but it doesn't have to be brought up at every
That's
single
true.
time we go out.
That's true. You can't. You... Now we got a dead body on our hands, and look at that kitchen, the state you left that in.
Can you turn that fucking phone off?
If you don't think I'm happy that you've got,
I know the fucking name.
You know it's a Thursday tomorrow though.
And?
We've got that meeting with Hector tomorrow at 12.
What's up with you?
I knew these guys had no trouble breaking the law. They were drug dealers for fuck's sake, but I never considered that they could have been capable of murder. And they did it so casually. It was like swatting a fly to them, except they had to bury the fly and keep it a secret.
You feeling alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Good, good. I mean, I hope you know if everything isn't alright, you can talk to me, and only me. So I hope you know if you run your mouth to anyone about what's happened here, it wouldn't end well for anyone.
Understood.
Great. Swing by 12 tomorrow. I've got a package for you to deliver.
I did in fact not turn up to his house the next day. I actually hadn't seen the guy for a few months. I hate to admit it, but I became a bit of a slob. On the bright side though, Iris came to see me.
Iris?
Remember me?
How do you know where I live?
You have your location turned on Snapchat.
Shit, of course.
So, do you want to explain yourself?
Look, I'm sorry, there was an emergency with my friends.
What kind of emergency?
I mean, it was life or death. It was actually quite traumatizing and I don't want to talk about it. But the point is, I was literally on my way out of the door when it happened and I'm really sorry I didn't call or explain afterwards. I was just worried I'd already cocked everything up. I'm really sorry.
It's fine. I accept your apology. I just thought you didn't want to see me anymore. But this emergency sounds serious. Is everything alright?
Look, I suppose it's just affected me a lot lately, you know? I've not spoken to anyone, I've not left the house. I'm even struggling for money at the moment. I just don't know what to...
Hey, don't worry. I can stick around and help if you want. I got a job last week so I can help with some financial issues.
Look, no, I couldn't possibly accept that.
I insist. I kind of have more money than I know what to do with anyway, so...
Alright, well, if you're really sure, I just don't want to leech off you.
No, really, it's fine. But for future reference, if you stand me up again, I'll bury you.
I'll be careful.
I know most girls probably would have blocked the guy as soon as she felt like she was being stood up, but she knew my sub story and pitied me enough to the point of wanting to help me in any way possible, and admittedly, I did take advantage of that. She worked her arse off for me and never expressed frustration, despite working as both the breadwinner and the housewife.
See ya.
I've gone back to being a complete failure, but it beats being out on the street.
What the actual fuck is going on here?
I don't think you'd be home so early.
I apologise for interrupting. I'll leave you to it then. Good to see where my hard-earned money's going to.
So whose party is this?
It's Karen's goodbye gathering. We've been to Scotland, you know?
Oh yeah, I think I remember him telling me about that. God, we used to talk so much. Well, I'm glad I was still invited.
Of course, mate. He still thinks a lot of you.
Oh shit.
I really like you, Tom. It's such a shame you guys are going to be a reckless idiot and kill the uncle's most valuable employee. Come on, Tom. You should have known this would happen eventually after all the problems you've caused.
You got any oat milk?
Oh, no.
Ah, never mind then. Got something to say, pal? You really are in trouble, aren't you? You can let some random bloke waltz into your house and make himself comfortable.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Detective Stephen Kennedy, and I'm here to talk to you about the people you call friends.
What about them?
I think you know. Thought you looked more at ease after seeing the badge, but you look even more stressed somehow. Something the matter?
No. I'm just confused why a police detective like yourself would break into another man's home and then make himself at home.
Your home? This is your house?
No, it's my mum's, but I haven't seen her in ages.
So you live alone?
Pretty much. I mean, I used to have sisters that visited every once in a while, but ever since my dad died...
Alright. Enough of the sob story. I'm gonna be frank with you. I've been watching you for a while now, and I understand the situation you're in.
You do?
Yes, I had a nephew in your shoes. He was very lonely. He wanted to feel like he belonged. He met a man named James Mitchell, who I know you're familiar with, and he started working for him.
Well, what happened to him?
His parents found out about the sketchy business he got mixed up in, so they went to the police. James was questioned, and the next day, my nephew went out and was missing for 2 weeks, until they found his body in the river with a gunshot wound. It was all over the news last year. His name was Jacob Kennedy, and your mate murdered him.
Oh, shit.
If you don't want to meet the same fate, I suggest you help me put him behind bars so he can't do this to anyone again.
Look, I'm sorry to hear about your nephew, but I can't help you, mate.
I was worried you'd say that. He's got you wrapped right around his little finger, hasn't he? Well, if you change your mind, call this number, and if you don't change your mind, I'll have to charge you for possession of illegal drugs, which I found in your cupboard.
Are you blackmailing me?
Don't underestimate what I'm willing to do for justice. I'll see myself out.
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem. How is everything? How are you and Harry?
That's what I wanted to meet you for. Things are really bad.
I thought there might have been. I've been trying to get in touch with him, but he's just been ghosting me.
He's just in a really bad place. He doesn't go outside, he doesn't have the motivation to do anything, and he's on drugs.
Drugs? What kind of drugs?
Cocaine, I think.
Fuck's sake. I've told him time and time again to stay away from shit like that.
I don't know what could have triggered it. I mean, he was fine when we first went out, but ever since he didn't show for a second date, he's been acting really weird.
How do you mean?
I don't know. I think something happened that night, but he won't get off his chest. I came to you because you were with him, and I wondered if you knew the issue.
Look, I'm not too sure what's happened with him, but he's a guy with a lot of worries in life. It could be a number of things, like his family, his money, his self-worth. I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, I can give you some money. I don't want you working your ass off for him. Don't let him use you.
I can't accept that.
It's not a problem, seriously. Also, I've got a guy moving out of this house here and he's giving away clothes and other little things. I know Harry's not got much and I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Also, the guy's got 3 sisters, so there might be something for you too if you want to come and past them.
I just walk in.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the more I think I should help the police. I'm terrified of James, but what's the worst that can happen? I just lost the only person who truly cares about me because I took advantage of her. I'll probably never see my mother again. I'm living a life of nothing but misery. Is the risk of getting whacked seriously such a big deal?
Who the hell is that? Iris? I thought I'd see you again. What are you doing here? Have you been crying?
I met up with James. He tried to get me killed.
Why the fuck would you go meet with James? The guy's a maniac. What's wrong with you?
Are you serious? I've put in blood, sweat and tears to give you a comfortable life, and you've given me nothing. I had to figure out what was going on, and that was the only way. I almost got murdered because I care about you, and I feel like a fucking clown.
I'm sorry.
Save your breath.
Sure, but so what made you change your mind? I guess the casual blackmail was quite persuasive.
No, actually. James attempted to kill someone very close to me, and I won't be able to live with myself if something happened to her, all because of my actions.
Oh, this chivalry is dead. Anyway, text messages, things like that. You have stuff like that to prove any of his crimes?
Pretty sure I have some messages. Oh shit.
What?
Well, I now know why he specifically asked me to contact him on Snapchat.
Why is that?
Unless saved by one of the parties, Snapchat will delete your messages 24 hours after opening them.
Well, that's just fucking great, isn't it? Do you have anything else?
Well... Hello? Yeah, I've been busy. I'll be there.
What was that?
That was James. Look, James and his friend Tom killed a guy here a few months back, and they buried the body. Apparently the area they buried it's being dug up. James wants me to go there and help him relocate it.
This might work to our advantage.
You sure this is gonna work?
As long as you get him talking, we should have all the evidence we need to lock him up. So you ready?
I was feeling nervous about this plan, but also optimistic. Kennedy was close by listening to everything in his car with Iris, and all I had to do was make conversation with James so he can unknowingly confess to his crimes. I truly believe this might just work out.
Don't you ever feel bad for killing Sean?
Why should I? He was a right twat.
Yeah, I agree. But you took the life of a human being. How does that not keep you up at night?
Well, it used to, but I fixed that problem
How?
by killing someone else.
I see you've done it a few times, have you? Oh, by the way, where's the shovel?
What's that in my head? A gun. Don't scream, don't run, don't do anything to make this more painful than it needs to be.
Why are you doing this?
Isn't it obvious? I've not heard from you in months. You're not loyal to me or the business, and with what you've seen, you are a huge threat to us. My uncle has been a nervous wreck ever since you stopped communicating.
Look, I'm sorry for all the worry that I've caused you, But I must admit, you do have the right to be scared.
What's that supposed to mean?
Because I'm wearing a wire.
Aware that possession of a firearm is a criminal offence? Jacob Kennedy was shot dead last year and dumped in the river. Do you remember him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't think for 1 second that I won't splatter your brains all over the place just because I'm an officer.
Fine, I did it. I killed him. It was nothing personal, it was just business.
James Mitchell, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do or say will be used against you in a court of law.
Well, things turned out as expected. James got a life sentence, and I'm now free of his control. I won't say it's a happy ending though.
I now live a life in paranoia, because he still has connections out there. I made the tough decision to part ways with Iris, until I can assure that it's safe to be with me.
On the bright side, when my family and relatives heard what happened, they got involved and offered their generosity and support, and now my financial situations aren't as bad anymore. My life isn't perfect, but it's a lot better than it ever has been before, and I'm truly grateful to be alive.
Out of town, that's the time you're getting me running, and you know I'll be around. I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah. I don't wanna do your dirty work no more.